Hello everybody, welcome to your monthly numerology here at Readings at the Round Table. I'm Jennifer. I've got the gangs all here today. Mouse, Mercury, Yasmin. It's awesome. It's an awesome time. Before I forget and before I get into, some of the astrology of everything that's going down in May, I want to remind you that I will be reading from 2 card decks for advice cards for numerology. One is the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck, and the other one is Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. Fantastic cards. These are so awesome that I actually read from the book. They're so good. Yeah. So, let's get into May. Are you ready for this? Let me tell you, it's been an interesting April for me personally, but I'm just putting my office back together so that I can record this video after taking it completely apart because my husband was putting up light fixtures and a ceiling fan, which is fantastic, but still can't put up the light fixtures. That's a long story. But everything is not completely put back together because after I took everything apart, I was like, I think I really want to rearrange this. I am not currently my husband's favorite person. But that's okay, right? It's just, there was some things that I just wanted to change up. Venus and Mercury were direct, so I thought, whatever. But yeah, I made a huge mess. Huge mess that I'll be cleaning up forever. But I do like tidying up. I do like putting things in their place. So that's what May looks like for me, to be honest with you. But May for all of us, this is fun. It is. It's a good time. So we really start off May with May the 4th be with you on May the 4th. I am a Star Wars fan. I think we've met, right? Also, Pluto goes retrograde on May the 4th and is retrograde until October 13th. On the 5th, of course, we're all celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Love that. On the 10th, Mercury moves into Taurus. Mercury's really moving around a lot this month. We start out the month with Mercury in Aries. Mercury is moving into Taurus on the 10th, and there's another shift yet coming for Mercury. On the 11th, we have the U.S. Mother's Day. On the 12th, we have the full moon in Scorpio that hits its peak at 12:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On the 20th, we have the sun moving into Gemini. On the 24th, we have Saturn moving into Aries. And really, we're seeing a lot more of the party is in Aries during this period of time. For the past couple of months, the party has definitely been in Pisces, but now we're seeing everything shift over to Aries. Oh, yeah. On the 25th, here's Mercury's next shift. Mercury moves into Gemini on the 25th. On the 26th, we have a new moon in Gemini that hits its peak at 11:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's also Memorial Day in the U.S. Yeah. So again, just loving this. Loving that the party has moved from Pisces to Aries. Let's keep things going, keep things up, right? So we end the month with 4 planets in fire, 4 planets, including the sun, in air, 2 planets, well, that's including South Node, which is technically not a planet, in Earth, and only North Node in water. So we've got North Node in Pisces, we've got South Node in Virgo, and Uranus in Taurus. So there's your Earth and water. In air, we have Aquarius, Aquarius is hosting Pluto, which is retrograde. And then we have Jupiter, Mercury, and the sun in Gemini. For our fire people, we have Mars in Leo, and we have Saturn, Neptune, and Venus in Aries. So Saturn's going to be in Aries for a couple of years, and Neptune's going to be there for the next 14. Well, okay, these guys are going to retrograde back into Pisces for a minute, but they are going to be Aries is going to be their home. They're just going to step back, check out Pisces for another minute before they keep going forwards. I know, later this year, because I think Neptune doesn't go retrograde until June, July, maybe July or into June. I'll have to look it up. But, you know, we're getting closer to July every day. I'm so much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want to talk to you about the crystal of the month that I have chosen. So the crystal of the month is technically not a crystal, it's amber. And amber is a fossilized tree resin, typically like honey yellow or orange, but it also can be white, red, blue, green, or black. And blue is the most rare. Now, I am wearing my amber necklace. This has like several different colors in it. This is technically black. Here's the more red. This is the like honey orange color. And this, I believe, is considered the white. I don't think it's considered the green. But, some of you crystal lovers, you can correct me on this. That's fine with me. Please correct me when I'm wrong. So I've got several specimens here. I've got raw, polished, zebra, a zebra amber. I even have like an amber with like, I do believe that this was kind of put here, but it's so gorgeous. I had to show it to you. It is a moth in amber. Love it. So I do have that as an example. I think amber is so fantastic because it cleanses and absorbs negative energy, which makes it fantastic for Reiki healers, for Reiki practitioners, because it keeps them from, it keeps the practitioner from absorbing the energy that they are clearing off of their clients. It's fantastic. So amber does absorb negative energy. It's supposed to help stimulate the body's natural healing process. Ancient times, or even just metaphysical people, spiritual people, believe that amber draws disease from the body, and it also helps absorb pain. Fantastic. This is a wonderful crystal for protection. It is associated with the solar plexus chakra, which is my favorite. But it can also work with the sacral. So, I mean, think about the sacral chakra as more like the orange color, and the solar plexus is that vibrant, bright yellow. And I definitely 100%. I use this for solar plexus work because solar plexus chakra is my favorite, but it also works well with the sacral chakra. And confidence. It symbolizes promises, wisdom, courage, purity. It awakens joy, energy, and motivation. It assists with depression and grief and seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, so it's fantastic. It has been used as an ancient manifestation tool. I'm going to say this right. An ancient manifestation tool to help you obtain your goals when you are really using it like intentionally. When you're really focused on it and you're using it intentionally and working with this stone. Stone, resin, crystal, you know what I'm trying to say. Historically, now I love this. All right. Historically, this was given to babies to help with teething. I've seen them tons, like on kids now. They're teething necklaces, but they're made of amber. They're amber beads. I love that. It was used to ward off the Black Death. Very interesting. And the ancient Chinese believed that when tigers died, its spirit became amber, and they nicknamed it the soul of the tiger. I just felt like we needed that. Going into May, I don't feel like Pluto being retrograde is like, completely horrible. I don't feel like any retrogrades are completely horrible. However, that Venus and Mercury retrograde combo that we had at the end of March and the beginning of April, that was unpleasant. So I don't know what it was like for the rest of you, but that was unpleasant for me. So I'm not like terribly upset about this Pluto retrograde, but I think that we need a little bit of like oof back in like our lives. I feel like this is a good time because we've got a lot of fire energy where we haven't had in a while. Like a lot of stuff has been in water for the past few months. And now we're moving into May where we have all of this energy in fire. And I think this is going to be great to sort of stimulate us, like help us just like jump in and move ahead. You still need to stop and think, okay? You still need to stop and think before you act. But this is a wonderful crystal, like to help us with our courage and our self-confidence. Because again, my favorite chakra, the solar plexus chakra, is personal power, inner strength, and intuition. That's a synopsis. That's not all of it, but that's the synopsis of it. And I think that using this stone to really help us with our solar plexus chakra, what is wrong with me today, is like wonderful. And it's a great crystal for us to take into May with us. Yeah, into this into this month of change. Let's do it. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Okay, as I'm sitting here telling you all this stuff about this wonderful, like fossilized tree resin, I haven't actually shown it to you yet. So let me get my notes out of the way, and so that I can show you exactly what this lovely, lovely stone looks like. Okay, lots of different ones here, okay? So first, these are the raw ones that I have. Quite lovely. I do like them. They're so lovely. And then when you break, and I did actually break one. When you break the raw ones, you can still see that on the inside, it's polished. See? Like it's really polished on the inside. By the way, these are very, very lightweight. Very lightweight. Because I thought this necklace was fake for like, I don't know, the first few months I had it. And I said something about it being fake until the man that my mom had gotten it from, that she had bought it from, and he was like, that's not fake. And I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, just gorgeous. Okay, so here's some that's like more polished. And I have to give a shout out to this lovely, lovely lady at Heart, Soul, and Art here in Georgia. It's actually in Marietta. It's a metaphysical store not far from me. And this girl, her name was Jennifer. She helped me to pick these stones out. She was quite helpful. She was awesome. So these are the polished ones. This is so beautiful. This is what she introduced me to. This is a zebra. This is a zebra piece of amber. And they had so many different ones of these in the store. It was so lovely. I was like, I'm going to have to get some of those for my booth. That was awesome. Here's some of my my pieces that I'm actually getting ready to do a little project with. So isn't that a gorgeous piece of amber? So they really do come in like all shapes and sizes and like colors. This is a fantastic example of it. And then again, this, and I have this on my altar. I love this. This is so beautiful, so beautiful. All right, so there's your amber. There is your crystal of the month. So now we can sit back and go, all right, what does May have for your individual numerology? Hello, Life Path 44. Well, I know you've been waiting, but May is going to be a very interesting month for you. It really is. May is a 22-4 month for you, and I'm very excited about this for you because you are a master healer. You're the alchemist. You're the architect of the life path numbers. You create powerful, life-altering, like, achievements for everyone. You empower others. You initiate positive impact. You can persevere through crazy, crazy circumstances. You're very much an activist. You're an original thinker. And what I love about this is that you always seek to help mankind. Now, with all of that being said, when we are in the vibration of a 22-4 month for you, it's going to be a lot of manifesting, which I think is really easy for anybody who's a 44-8. I mean, really. Manifesting is sort of it's second nature to you, because you know that there's an infinite supply. So you can get whatever you want. You do work for it, but you can get whatever you want. So let's get into this vibration, okay? The vibration of the 4. Let's just start with the 4, okay? The mantra of the 4 is, I am a builder, confident and steadfast, seeking order and accomplishment. 4 is manifesting. 4 is likes to build. 4 is a time of hard work. 4 likes to build a lot of different things, not just something physical, but 4 likes to build and strengthen relationships, businesses. So you can look at it as families, romantic relationships, like friendships, work relationships, but also building businesses at the same time. This is a very practical, like, vibration, very systematic, very constructive, industrious, and very grounded energy that we're entering into. This is a wonderful time to remove clutter, to organize everything, to put things in order in your life. And I think that's a great thing to do in a 9 year. I mean, really, 9 is all about removing physical and spiritual clutter anyway. So join in, right? Yeah. The lesson of the 4 is taking one step after another with patience and open-mindedness. So we're moving into this next phase. We're building and strengthening all of these things in our life, but we're needing to do it with patience and open-mindedness, because you're not going to enter into, like, May 1st and then go, oh my gosh, everything that I want to manifest I should have by Cinco de Mayo. Not so much, right? But this is a place to start a good foundation. This is a great place to start a good foundation. The shadow sides of the 4. Overwork can cause stress. You need to definitely watch that. Overwork can cause stress. Closing off our minds to new or different ideas, because, well, control freaks. I mean, I'm a 22-4. I can say that. 4s get impatient with how long it takes to build something or to restructure something. Whether it's a relationship, a business, whatever, they get very impatient and they want it done now. Which is why I said to operate in patience, because we're not going to enter into May 1st and then go, oh my gosh, I'm going to have everything I want by Cinco de Mayo. It doesn't really operate like that. So 4 can get argumentative when it becomes too serious and starts lacking imagination. Bear that in mind. 4 is still a very good vibration for you to be in, because you do want to empower others. You do want to help others. You want to, like, and you're such an original thinker anyway. This is the way that you can do it, by building and strengthening relationships. Yeah. Or maybe businesses. Yeah. So let's get into the vibration of the 22. And I do want to touch on your mantra and your lesson and stuff. So I know this is a long one. Okay, so the mantra of the 22 is I ignite the torch of discovery and healing within my world, because 22 is a master healer. 22 is really all about like the spiritual connection and the healer. This is the counselor. This is the mentor. This is the teacher. This is perfect for you, Life Path 44. This is the environmentalist. This vibration brings in a lot of those like the importance of building strong bonds and relationships, the importance of taking care of our planet where we live, because that's a relationship. That's a strong bond that we need to nurture. So that definitely lends itself to that environmentalism. But the thing about it is, the 22 vibration is also very practical. It's a luminary. But it's also very practical minded. So highly intuitive. A lot of intuition is a lot of extra. Let me say that. A lot of extra intuition is going to be coming into you during this month. But I feel like of all the life path numbers, you can handle this. You absolutely can handle this, because you know there's an infinite supply and there's more than enough to go around. So you're like, well, this is coming to me. I'm going to accept it, and I'm going to use it to make a positive impact on everyone. I love it. The lesson of the 22 is to push through procrastination and feelings of overwhelmment in order to embrace the true life's purpose. Again, I feel like this is you showing other people how to empower themselves. You're empowering others because you've been through a lot, and you can say, I did it, you can do it. Let me teach you how. Here's a guidebook. This may be a good month for you to write said guidebook. Oh, like that. I like that a lot. And if you're out there writing books, Life Path 44, hit me up, because I want to know about it. Yeah, I'll talk about it. I'll do a whole show on it. The shadow side of the 22 vibration is procrastination, feeling overwhelmed, giving up very easily because you feel like there's too many problems to solve. And that causes a lot of worry. That is, and I can say that as a 22 for myself. I can tell you that this is challenging, but you can also work through it. Especially again, you, Life Path 44. This vibration is very intense with that 22-4 like coming in at you. But I feel like, again, if anybody can handle it, it's you. Yeah. So your mantra, Life Path 44, is I am the vibrant light of magnificence, and I humbly serve. You could do that. You can be humble about it, right? I mean, are you? But you could be. The lesson of the 44 is empowering others, excuse me, empowering others to have a positive impact on the world, and acknowledge who they are while doing the same for themselves. So you're out there telling people, I want you to go out there and empower other people. I want you to go out there and acknowledge like all these people and how great they are, but also do the same thing for yourself. Very important that we hold that mirror up to ourselves. Yeah. So, shadow sides of a 44 can be driven by an unhealthy focus on success, and with the overwork can cause stress, too much stress. With the vibration of the 4 and having too many problems to solve with the vibration of the 22, you need to be careful. You need to be careful of that this month. I mean, I think that you need to just do what all of us do. And in different situations, what we do with any shadow thing that we feel coming in, whatever we're in, whatever vibration we're in that month or that year, is just acknowledge it. Just say, okay, I understand that I'm like working myself too hard. I need to step back. I need to take a break for a couple of hours. I need to take a break for a day. I mean, I've had to start leaving my work phone in my office, not taking it into my house with me, but leaving it in my office when I am not at work, because otherwise I'll answer the phone. I'll check it, realize that one of my clients has texted me or called, and I'm working when I should be with my family. And then that stresses me out because I feel like I'm not spending enough time with my family. Yeah. Be aware of that, okay? Just be aware of it, acknowledge it, and then work through it. Don't put too much emphasis on control. That is one of your shadow sides. You can do that. And just taking on too much power. Let's put it that way. Yeah. We don't want to abuse our positions of power. We know what that looks like, right? Yeah. So there we have it, 44. I think that May is going to be a very dynamic month. It is a 5 month, so we're already looking at changes being brought into our lives. But I also feel like this vibration of a 22-4 is going to be really amazing for you. And the only other like thing that I feel like is this intense is when you have a 44 8-month yourself. Yeah. All right, let's take a look and see what advice cards we get for you. Life Path 44. Oh, I love this. Sarasvata. I think I'm saying that right. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but I love this card. The arts. Express yourself through creative activities. You know what? That may help you not be so stressed out. That may help you not worry less. And it may help you release some of this control. I like that. Ooh. Okay, well, let's take that. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. That just jumped out. New moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Okay, I've been having a problem getting my glasses on over my headband today. Yeah. Okay, the flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign. If there's something you want to happen in your life, take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Like I said, you could build a foundation in this 22-4 month. Build the foundation. I like that. Sorry. Okay. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create a much better karma for yourself. Don't even think about giving up. Now, that is interesting because minding your manners and not going too fast, That definitely ties in with, well, it ties in with your shadow side. And it ties in with being patient in the vibration of the 4. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I look forward to hearing from you, Life Path 44. I really want to know, are you writing a book? Are you writing a self-help book? Inquiring minds want to know. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 44. I hope you have a freaking awesome, merry month of May. Don't forget to check out my live show on Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.